Hi everybody, welcome to Treasure Time. Today we're going to have a school book because everybody's going back to school. This book is called Amber on the Mountain by Tony Johnston and paintings by Robert Duncan. But I'm not going to read this book quite yet. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it first. This book is about a girl who didn't go to school, who couldn't go to school because she lived way up on a mountaintop where nobody went to school, if you can believe that, because most everyone goes to school in our country now. We've all been isolated lately, and some of us haven't been able to go to school. Luckily, now we have computers and screens so that we can learn on our computer. But still, it's not quite like school. And another thing that we have at school, and another reason that we go to school, is to make friends. Amber made a friend on the mountain where she lived, and mountains are very high. This is our pretend mountain that we built. But Amber lived on a high mountain where she couldn't go to school and she was lonely. But she did meet a friend, and I'd like to sing you the friend song. Be my friend, come and play with me. We can care, we can share, oh so happily. Be my friend, come and play with me. Say my name, play a game, hop on bended knee. Be my friend, come and play with me. Walk along, sing a song, having such a spree. Be my friend, come and play with me. On a screen we can play, even far away. And that's the friend song. And now I'm going to read you the book about Amber. This is a story about Amber, who lived high on a mountain. Amber lived on a mountain so high, it poked through the clouds like a needle stuck in down. Trees bristled on it like porcupine quills, and the air made you giddy. It was that clear. Still, for all that soaring beauty, Amber was lonesome. For mountain people live scattered far from one another. Once a man came on horseback to teach the people to read and write. How Amber longed to read and write. Books would be good company, but mountain life was too hard for the man. He left his supplies behind and skedaddled before winter came. One day, another man came with a crew to build a road. His wife and daughter, Anna, came too. Amber's Granny Cotton told the man straight out, "You can't build a road around here. Folks will roll clean off of it, like walking up a wall. But the man said, "You can do anything you put your mind to." He fixed his mind on building that road. Now Amber had seen Anna with her family, inching their way up the mountain. She wanted to be friends, but Amber was shy. "I will say hey to her when the time is right," Amber thought. Meanwhile, she watched Anna, biding her time. One day, Amber was watching Anna lay flopped on her stomach in a meadow, reading a book. The sky was streaked with morning. The air was warm. The grass hummed with bees. Suddenly, up jumped Anna, shouting, "Once upon a time!" and hopping around, crazy as a doodlebug. Amber decided the time was right to say, "Hey." "Hey," she called, "are you crazy?" "Sure," Anna called back. "Crazy with spring. Hey yourself." "What are you shouting?" asked Amber. "A story from my book about a princess spinning gold." "Might I hold it?" Amber asked. "Sure." Amber took the book as if it were a fine and breakable cup. She examined the pages. "This tells of a princess, truly?" she asked. "Yep. Want to read it?" "I don't know how," Amber said. "There's no school hereabouts." "I forgot," said Anna. She stared at Anna. A stubborn look came into her eyes. Amber giggled. "You look like our mule, Rockhead. When old Rockhead looks bulky, he's up to something for sure." "Well, I am up to something," said Anna. "Daddy says you can do almost anything if you fix your mind to it. I've just fixed mine on me teaching you to read." "For real and true?" cried Amber. "For real and true." Anna began shouting from the book again. Amber joined in. Then they twirled through the grass, crazy as two doodlebugs. After that, Anna and Amber stuck to each other like burrs. When Amber did her chores, Anna helped. She learned to slop the pigs, milk the goat, and gather eggs. When Granny Cotton needed young uns to help with her quilting, the girls sat on either side of her, poking little silver needles into the cloth. Whatever else they did, every day they practiced reading. Learning to read was like walking up a wall. Amber kept rolling off. "These marks are like the chicken tracks in our yard," she moaned. "I know for a fact chickens don't write notes to each other. Are you sure these letters mean something?" Sure," Anna smiled. Sometimes Amber read a few words, then she stumbled. Sometimes she forgot the words and had to start all over. She was so eager. She hurried and tangled the words like quilting thread. "Drat," Amber grumbled. "I plain can't do this." "You can," said Anna. "Just pretend you're old Rockhead. Set your whole self to the task." Amber stiffened up, mulish as could be. Anna howled with delight. Now that is the face of a reader. And one day, one very fine day, Amber took the book and read. And he stamped his foot through the floor and was never seen again. The end. "You did it!" hooted Anna. "You read all by yourself. I read, I read, I read." The girls marched around, stomping their feet like Rumpelstiltskin. Suddenly, Anna stopped. She stared at Amber. "Just what notion do you have now, Miss Rockhead?" Amber asked. "Now I've fixed my mind on teaching you to write," said Anna. But that was not to be. The road was finished. Anna and her family were going home. When the day of parting came, each gave the other a gift. Annie gave Amber her book of fairy tales. Amber gave Anna a little clay mule. Then Amber watched her friend down the mountain till she melted into blue mountain mist. Months passed. Mountain people went down the road and learned the case of city ways. City people came up the road and learned the beauty of mountain ways. And funny thing, not one solitary soul rolled off that road. From time to time up on the mountain, Amber got a letter from Anna. Then she glowed with happiness. Anna's words set them side by side again. But Amber was sad too. She missed her friend, and she could not tell her so. But one day she got a notion, a wonderful Rockhead notion. "I fixed my mind to learn to write. Soon I'll send Anna a letter, frilly as lace, and she'll faint right on the floor." The chickens paid no attention. Amber didn't care. She ran straight to Granny Cotton, gibbering her news before she stopped. Granny chuckled. "Child, child, you're peltering me with words. Thick as spring rain. I feel drenched." Granny was so pleased. She gave Amber the paper and pencils left behind by the teacher long ago. Whenever she could squeeze in time, Amber took her book and tried to copy the words. "If I can read 'em, I can copy 'em," she thought. At first they looked squat and squished, My letters are lopsided as a herd of one-horned cows, she groaned. Amber kept working. When it snowed and the world outside was muffled in white, she huddled under a quilt, so only her hands poked out. Cold and stiff, she formed her letters. When the clouds like gray geese flocked in the sky and rain glazed the land, Amber shivered, but she kept working. Her tongue curled to her upper lip in concentration, like a lizard stalking a bug. She squeezed her pencil nearly to splinters. Her fingers hurt. Still, she kept working. And one day, very fine day, Amber sent a letter to Anna. Dear Anna, I am a Rockhead too. I fixed my mind on writing. I teached myself to write so I can write you. I hope you faint to the floor. Love from your friend Amber. Soon a letter came back. Dear Rockhead, your letter made me faint right through the floor. Like, you know what? It made me happy. You are not far away anymore. Love from Anna. So that was a story about a girl who couldn't go to school, a school like this with all the children. We're lucky that we can go to school, and if we can't go to school, we're lucky that we have our computers and we can go to school on Zoom. Anyway, this is a book to think about, and I hope that if your school year is at home or if your school year is at school, that you have a good